Hello YouTube. Today I'm bringing you a full day of eating. So current macros: 140 protein, 360 carb, 80 fat. Actually checked in with my coach this morning and we made no changes. My weight dropped and then kind of went back to where it was before. So yeah, I'm hungry. Let's eat.
Shit, you working me like I'm him, but that don't mean that I'm him. Baby, on the kitchen counter, now we right on the floor. And the only time it's sour when the
So there I've got my grits, 2 eggs, and I'm gonna cut up strawberries, some blueberries there, and a mandarin. So my intention today is to do a full day of eating. I am working and then I have an upper body lift today. You'll see this morning I had water and I always have tea first. Sorry, that's work. I always have like a ginger or peppermint tea first before I have coffee. I also had glutamine too, 10 grams of glutamine. I always just find, well, one, you're dehydrated all night. So I drink a shitload of water in the morning. But I like to have something warm and non-caffeinated in my stomach first. I find it helps me with digestion, but then coffee. And then I take 5-HTP in the morning and then Vitex, which is a hormonal support supplement. So you saw I just made breakfast. It's freaking 10 o'clock. I usually don't eat this late, but I was on calls. So I'm gonna eat this and then try and go about documenting everything I eat. But I'll have everything captured in my MyFitnessPal and then also in the description box of this video. So check in with you guys soon. So excuse my kind of dirty desk mat, but after I eat, I take my vitamins. I've got 3 fish oil, zinc, vitamin C, DHEA, multivitamin, and then an omega. That's it. So I'm going to keep working and I'll check back in with you soon. For some reason in Arizona, it's fucking 57 degrees outside. So I'm cold all the time, but I like to literally schedule in a midday walk every day so that I can get off of my ass, digest some food. Man, I don't think you guys can see me at all, but it's okay. I'm definitely getting used to having to do this. So I'm definitely getting looks and it's pretty awesome. Or is it? I don't know. If you follow me on Instagram, you've probably asked why I'm doing fasted cardio in the morning. and I'm not. Well, I am, but I actually don't have any cardio right now. I only have an 8K step goal. So in my off season, I wasn't doing shit. Like I said, I can make every excuse for how my job literally ties me to my desk, but now that I've got this 8K step goal that I've started prep, I've been hitting it every single day. Whereas like back in prep, I probably miss a few days here and there. This is how I have to do it. Oh yeah, that's what I was getting to. So I have to wake up before work to get on that treadmill downstairs at my apartment complex in order to hit that goal, or else I'm gonna be up all night, you know, walking around my apartment complex. It just, well, one, it helps me, I feel like it boosts my, not boosts, but it aids my digestion, because I do eat a big meal before bed, because it's usually my post-workout meal. This lighting's great. But it also just like wakes me up. You know, I can check emails and listen to my podcast and kind of get my mind right before the day starts, before everyone else is awake. So yeah. Or I'm still like off-season cat, because man, fucking 3 flights of stairs is no joke. And I'm back in a different outfit. This next meal, I won't be able to record how I make it because I have 15 minutes to make it before 3 back-to-back calls that probably won't wrap up until about 4. It's 12:15 now, so I'll include all the details and stuff for it. Hello. So it is 4 o'clock now, and I just whipped up my pre-workout meal. I'm gonna show you that real quick. So here I have a cinnamon raisin bagel with whipped cream cheese, a light and fit yogurt, and strawberries and mandarins. So I'm gonna eat this and then get ready for the gym. I'll put the macros on the screen. So this lighting is probably gonna irk all the real YouTubers out there. But what you just saw was I mixed up salt, 3 grams of creatine, and then just a pump product in my pre-workout shaker. And then in my intra, I just have 10 grams of glutamine and EAAs. That's all I got for now. Yeah, I'm pretty simple. I don't have caffeine after 5. It's 5:06 right now because I will not sleep. I know some other people can do it, but I will just be up all night. And I get up at 5. So I need to sleep. And then I also grabbed an apple. I always have an apple usually after my lift. So I'm gonna head to get some gas and then hit an upper session. And I'm wearing a tank top, which I haven't worn, I think, in a while. So we'll see. Weight's not down. Fuck it. Just felt like wearing a tank top. Pump is gonna be good today. Workout is, I don't know if you've ever had one of those lifts where you kind of just completely lose, I guess, not awareness, but you're so focused. That was me today. I wrote this down earlier. I'm very tired, so it's hard for me to remember off the top of my head. So I wrote, so I am a woman of faith. So I wrote, God isn't just looking for the person who will. God isn't just looking for the person who can. God is looking for the person who must. We've accepted such a low standard of life. People describe drive as intense and sometimes as madness. The intense just say that is how we are. To be successful, there is a level of madness you have to reach, because those who are successful can't settle for less when everyone else can, and the average see this as madness. Stop blaming others for your lack of greatness. Opportunity falls empty given to those without determination. I did catch eyes with someone because they wanted to share the preacher curl, and he was an older guy, but massive, and he said, he asked me if I was competing, and I said yes, I just started prep for a show in June, and he said, I've watched you grown in here for the last 6 months, and I admire your grit and your determination in here because it shows in your physique. That was, you know, it just kind of made my day. I feel like people don't really have a lot of nice things to say, and to say something nice to a stranger is, I feel like, even more rare. So it was just nice to not be called out on how intense I am and how my hard work is, you know, it takes away from this, and aren't you missing that, and you're so young, and blah blah blah. It's like, you know, when you want big things and you set big goals for yourself, it takes big sacrifice, and it takes a lot of determination, because often with big goals there's a lot of doubt, even from the people you think support you. So, end of rant. I'm gonna eat my apple and drive home. Hi everyone. So I didn't say anything last night after my last meal because I was exhausted. But I make that like protein, I want to call it like a pudding, basically every night. It's just vegan protein is the best to use. It gives it like a really thick consistency. Powdered peanut butter, sugar-free Jello, then just almond milk. And then I usually top it. I think I ended up topping it with like some cherries or like some sort of fruit or something. But I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Please leave suggestions again for things you want to see, maybe improvements you want me to make. I'm falling in love with this stuff. Sounds super weird, but it's fun documenting this stuff. I'm buying more equipment. I'm trying to get better at this. I'm trying to speak better. I'm trying to make sure I capture everything that I know as a fan of people who do this, document and capture. So please let me know if I've missed anything. Like, share this, comment, all that jazz. I appreciate you guys as always, and I will see you in the next video. So this is just random. Random as in like the time that I'm picking up this camera, because I wasn't gonna vlog or anything today, but it's just something I want to share. So back when I was in prep in 2019, that's when COVID hit. And I was, you know, completely locked down to this new part of town. this new apartment by myself, new gym, new everything by myself. And I moved so far away from my family, and talk about isolation. And I had to really, you know, I think everyone had to really like sit with themselves during that time, and so much was surfacing. And it was a hard time during my life. And I think a lot of people went through this too. But I remember, you know, I'm working from home for a brand new company, and you know, the only time I was talking to these people was on these calls, and it was like 30-minute calls, 15-minute calls here and there. And then I would be just by myself for like hours. So I would watch GASP and Better Bodies YouTube. They have a few channels, Iron World as well, I think is another one of their channels, but they just kept me going. The athletes that they have, the community that they have, the content that they were sharing pushed me, not just in the gym, because I was still finding gyms that were open to train in, but pushed me, you know, mentally to just keep going through the emotional and internal and external, you know, things that I was going through, because, you know, they'd share what they were going through. And it's so, long story short, I applied to be an ambassador for their company, and this was 2 weeks ago, and they just got back to me, and I'm officially an ambassador for them. So I'll have a code that you guys can use for 15% off. I'm just so excited, obviously, not for like the codes and all the bullshit, but just to be associated with a company like this is fucking incredible. So I'm emerging from meetings, I have to go back to work, but I just wanted to share this, and I'm so excited. And I don't know, I want to spread what they've spread for me, because I mean, the whole purpose of this is, well, one, it makes me happy, it's fun, and it channels my creative side, but you know, maybe there's someone out there that needs to hear what I have to say and be exposed to the tools that help me get through my hard times, because I know other people have hard times too. So the little code will be in the bio, so